Hi there, Capricorns around the world. Welcome to my channel, Spirit Now Incorporated. Absolute pleasure to have you back with me this evening. I'm recording this on the evening of the 11th, and before I delve into the tarot and oracle portion of this forecast, I just wanted to clarify some of the planetary energies that we have been working with here since this new moon in Virgo that fell in North America on the 6th of September. Other parts of the world, like Europe, it would have been around the 7th, but the new moon, Mars, and the Sun fell in your 9th house, Capricorn. And these energies are going to play out until around the first part of the second week of October. And with Neptune and Pisces in your 3rd house of communication, you've been going through some serious self-evaluation of your philosophies in life. You're looking at what you have faith in and what you don't. You're looking at the communications that you've had with others and that you haven't, whether there has been a sense of truth in them or not. And you're asking, what is truth? And you're looking at what is truth and the sense of right and wrong and what you stand for. So these are some very, very important energies that you are currently still, as I record this on the 11th of September, that you're still delving into. And this is helping not only yourself but others find your true sense of self-worth. And you do have Mars and the Sun supporting this. Mars is the planet of action and the Sun is the planet of life, and it's supporting your thought process on what is truth, and how do you want to take that truth into your current and forthcoming energies, as you've been coming through some very challenging times, like most of us zodiacs around the world. So really, really healthy and positive start to this forecast. I'm going to now start with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck and pull what's been happening in your recent past energies along with your current energies and your forthcoming energies, Capricorn. I hope that all of you are doing well and that you've been putting one foot in front of the other, throughout some very challenging times that we have all been enduring. And absolute pleasure to have you here with me this evening. If you are resonating with this reading, which I'm hoping a lot of you do, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It does help it to grow, and therefore makes it easier for others to find if they're looking for some healing and some guidance that perhaps I may be able to provide them. And it's deeply, deeply appreciated. Thank you so much, Capricorns. All right, you Capricornians, let's see what's going on for you in your most recent past energies, current energies, as well as forthcoming. First card out, we have the Dog Spirit, and it says, be loyal to what you love. Now, in your most recent, isn't that a beautiful card? He's so beautiful. He reminds me of a Norwegian. They're like the St. Bernards, but they're called Norwegian something or another. I can't remember the exact name of the breed, but beautiful card. No matter what breed this is, dogs are absolutely, well, animals period are just the best creation of the universe. They're the most loyal and the most true. It did come up in the reverse, Capricorn, and that's just saying that in your most recent energies of the past, you've been questioning your loyalties to yourself, loyalties from others. You've been questioning what loyalty is, and this goes hand in hand with the astrological portion that I just provided to you with this 9th house energy where the new moon in Virgo is falling at 14 degrees, and these are general readings, so these forecasts may not resonate for all of you, but for most of you, they probably will, because the planetary energies are very succinct as they are, and are mathematically correct to make them, applicable to most of the zodiacs. They just may come in different time forms, like a week or two later. But this being said, because energies are fluid and not linear, you're looking at loyalty, and that there has been questionable loyalties and questionable truths and questionable communications in your affairs, personally and or professionally, in the most recent past, and they're still ongoing, and you're wanting to, you know, it's almost, I get this sense that you're wanting to remove yourself from those energies because it's almost like you can't stand it anymore. That's the word I want to, you know, that's how strong I feel this for you, Capricorns out there. You know, however this resonates for you, in whichever area of your life this resonates for you, you all know best as your all individual Capricorns. But I'm getting a very strong sense that you're not wanting to have anything to do with anything or anyone that doesn't show truth and loyalty. And that's exactly what that's how succinct this card is coming out in its energy. Moving forward into your current energies, we have the Otter Spirit. Beautiful, beautiful. Capricorn, you're going through some phenomenal changes. Can I just say? The Otter Spirit is an energy indicating that you are never alone. I hope you can see these cards. They're just beautiful. Lighting is not the best, I apologize. But the Otter Spirit is you being loved by the universe, and you loving yourself enough to walk away from anything from the recent past which hasn't been truthful, which has been disloyal, which has been, you know, filled with betrayal in some form or another, in an environment of which you work, or in a home environment, or with friends, so-called quote-unquote friends. You're looking at the truth and what is truth and what is right and wrong, and you're making a stand for yourself and for others, and you're removing yourself from that which has been, you know, really very unhealthy, questionable energies of the past. You're welcoming the support and the divine love of the universe by reminding you that you're never alone, even if you have to walk alone to walk away from these awful energies of the past. You're walking away from them, and you know that you're never alone in your current energies as you move forward. Beautiful, beautiful Capricorn. Very difficult for Capricorns to do as well, because Capricorn, you're ruled by Saturn, and the planet of Saturn has those rings around it, and those rings are symbolic of restriction and energies of restriction. So when you are feeling restricted, and you're feeling restricted because of betrayal, and you know that you do not support dishonesty and betrayal, you are breaking through those rings of restriction, which is what you did here in your most recent past energies, and you are moving forward in current energies knowing you're never alone because the universe has your back, and you're letting the past go. You don't want to have anything to do with anyone or anything that is full of it. Let me just put it to you that way. Full of nonsense. Beautiful Capricorn. Very, very beautiful to see. Third card out, we have the we have the Swan Spirit. These are your current energies, and it's an energy that indicates you're ready for the deep dive in life. Beautiful, beautiful card. I hope you can see this beautiful card. It's kind of on the lighter side, but it's a beautiful, beautiful swan surrounded by the lovely blossoms of the lotuses blooming. You have the divine star behind you, guiding you. You have the divine light blossoming from your head, and knowing that you're never alone, and having been supported by making the right moves, by moving away from anyone or anything in the past which has been awful for you or filled with betrayal in some fashion or another. You're letting that go, and you're moving forward. These are beautiful energies, Capricorn. Breathtaking energies. I'm going to clarify these energies with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Let's take a look at this Dog Spirit energy, where it states, be loyal to what you love. It did come up in the reverse, as you have been shown. And let's see what you've done to move away from those energies, because those energies have been awful for you. Those energies would be awful for anybody, regardless of the zodiac sign, but seeing as this is your forecast, Capricorn, we're going to focus on you. And you don't want that in your life. You work too hard in your personal and your professional life to allow dark energies to surround you. You don't want that. All right, let's take a look, Capricorn, what the tarot can detail for us here on your most recent past energies. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. Came up in the reverse. The Ace of Cups is reminding you that the energies of the most recent past have been very, very unkind, really unhealthy, and I mean, I don't even want to be in these energies. They're so unhealthy, and you've moved away from them, or if you haven't completely moved away from them, you're in the process, because again, your energies are right now, planetarily speaking, in the 9th house, and it is totally supporting this energy, in that you're questioning what truth is. You know, who's been true to you, who hasn't? What is truth? You know, what are you taking a stand for? What is right and wrong? Do you know the difference between right and wrong? And how are you supporting those differences? That's what all of this indicates. And you know the difference between right and wrong. You know what truth is. And you're not supporting anything or anyone who isn't telling the truth. That's exactly what this is. And you're laying those energies down, Capricorn. You don't want to have anything to do with anyone or anything that is full of crap. And supporting that Ace of Cups in reverse, we have the Six of Cups. It did come up in the upright, and this is positive in that you are moving forward. It is supporting these energies in that you are laying this down from the past, and you are moving forward because you want the truth in your life. You want love, you want success and prosperity, and you know that staying where you have been has not been supporting that. This is not going to resonate for all of you Capricornians out there, but for a lot of you, I suspect it will. And that's what the Six of Cups is indicating here. Looking at your current energies of the Otter Spirit, where it states you are never alone. Beautiful energy. Look at how beautiful that is, and it's in a big heart. Look how big this heart is. This is the heart of the divine, holding you close, reminding you that you are never alone, and you are completely uplifted and supported by the universe with this divine light inside of this big heart, and you're just glowing. Beautiful, 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 Capricorn. Clarifying the Otter Spirit, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now the Ace of Pentacles is the strongest symbolic, energetic symbol of that which is tangible. Money, resources, investments, property, real estate, anything that you can touch. It did come up in the reverse in your current energies, and that's just indicating that you, because of you walking away, or in the throes of walking away from these awful, awful energies of your most recent past, it also affected your money. It affected your money while you were in those energies, and it's still affecting your money because you're walking away. And that's why some of you are still in the throes, because it's come to a point for you, Capricorn, again, not all of you Capricorns, but for some of you Capricorns, where you're ready to just leave the whole shebang of whatever the shebang is for you, personally or professionally, regardless of the lack of money that you have, because you have not only had a lack of money, but where you were at, if it was a job situation, it didn't pay you your worth. Not anywhere near your worth. And you're tired of not only being in an environment that is filled with betrayal and dishonesty, but it also negatively affected your money to the point where you have been seriously, seriously depleted and restricted. And you're moving into the support of the universe as your current energies are supporting. And you know that in doing that, you're going to recreate your resources in a healthier and in a better environment. other than where you were or where you're coming out of. So that's important to know. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups. There you go. Boom, Capricorn. The Seven of Cups is implying you have some choices to make. You have 7 cups here, and each cup is filled with an element. One has a mask on it, which is a cup of deceit, so make sure not to choose that one. One has a snake in it. Make sure not to choose that one. One has a beautiful chick about being to be born. You want to choose the one that has birth in it. One has, you know, an energy of love and support. There's another one that has, you know, an energy of a dragon and of a tower. So you have, and one with a little dog coming out of it. So you want to choose, you want to, when you're presented with these options that are forthcoming, if they haven't already forthcome, Capricorn, you want to go within. Remember, you're being supported by the divine. You are never alone. You want to go within, and you want to make sure you choose the right option to recreate your money, recreate your resources. Not only recreate them, but seriously inflate them, because you have been seriously depleted and restricted. So the options that are forthcoming to you, make sure you choose wisely. And the way to choose wisely is by going within, so that your intuition is clear to guide you. And then you'll choose wisely, because it'll be intuition over mind and over heart. You want to go with intuition, instinct, not with the heart, not with the mind. And that's going to be challenging for you, Capricorn, because you're very much, you know, you can be very much of the mind, because you think everything through very strategically. But that's not, though that's not a bad thing to do, you want to make sure you integrate that with your intuition, because that's how you're going to recreate your money and rebuild. And again, this is not going to be for all Capricorns. This may just resonate for like a handful of you, but whoever this is for, choose wisely. That's what this energy of this card is suggesting with the Seven of Cups, and that's in your current energies. Now in your forthcoming energies, we have the Swan Spirit, which did come up in the upright, and it indicates time for the deep dive. You're looking very deeply within. Again, that's exactly what the 9th house is all about, which is where the new moon in Virgo at 14 degrees has fallen as of the 6th of September, and will, you know, those energies will remain with us until the first part of the second week of October. You also have Mars in there and the Sun, and you're looking very deeply at, you know, the philosophies of life, and again, what is true and what isn't, and how you only want the truth in your life, because that's how you know you will best create and have a legacy that can be lasting. Because you're all, you know, you Capricorns are not only about the short-term progress, but you're looking at long-term life progresses. So very, very important to remember that the divine is supporting you. You're never alone. You're never alone. So looking at the deep dive, we have the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, and this is you, Capricorn. Pentacles are that which is tangible, which I've just been mentioning a few times here in this forecast. And you know, it came up in the reversed, which is playing off of these most current energies you're in, which is, you know, your money has been seriously depleted. Some of you Capricorns, you've been in an environment that has been just not healthy. For some of you, it's been awful, exhausted, not appreciated, depleting, and depleted you even financially, and in some cases even restricted you to be able to inflate your finances, which is why, you know, this choice of the Seven of Cups has come into play. And that Seven of Cups, Capricorn, is playing into the Queen of Pentacles here, of your most forthcoming energies. This is you feeling, you know, upset about your loss of money, because it's in the reverse. But remember, you've got these choices coming up, so stay focused, knowing you're supported by the divine. Stay focused, because you want to rebuild your pentacles, you want to rebuild your money, whether it's a new job or launching your own business, or, you know, getting perhaps for some of you a promotion in your current environment if you're happy where you are. but you know that you need to increase your resources, because this is you feeling a serious decrease in resources with it in the reverse, and you want to turn this around. You want to be coming from a place, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's the most abundant queen in the tarot, and as far as resources is concerned. And when she's in the reverse, it means that she's feeling a serious lack or complete depletion of resources. So I'm feeling that that's what a lot of you Capricorns have possibly been dealing with. You want to turn those energies around by taking the deep dive, focusing on yourself, walking away from that which has been awful and full of lies and betrayal and dishonesty and just nonsense, really low energy stuff, just nonsense. Focusing on yourself, because you know the divine is supporting you, by you're never alone. And remembering that when you're doing that, you're rebuilding your resources, because you've got some choices coming up, and you're doing that, Capricorn. To clarify the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, we have Temperance, and Temperance is a major arcana. She did come up in the reverse. This energy is ruled by, you know, fire signs. And she typically suggests when she's in the upright that she's very, very patient and balanced, highly spiritual individual. You can see the cups of water are flowing from one to the other. She's has the, you know, the complete support of the divine. And that's what allows her to walk in strength and in patience to her abundance. It did come up in the reverse, Capricorn, and that's not surprising, because, you know, you're feeling depleted. You're tired. You're feeling impatient. You're sick of the restrictions. Your money's, for some of you, your resources have been severely depleted or are being depleted. And you're feeling impatient on this Seven of Cups, these choices. You want these choices to come in faster than what they are, but you have to remember that, you know, timing in the universe is just that. It's when the divine decides that you're ready to receive. And, you know, you're just feeling a little bit impatient, Capricorn, as to when the divine is going to allow you to finish with the deep dive, so that you can know the direction you're going, to bring balance back into your life, financially as well as professionally, because you're just exhausted. And so it is suggesting to me, you know, this is a lot of Neptune and Pisces, which is, you know, one of these longer transiting energies that we have going on into January of 2022. My suggestion for you to navigate healthier through these energies is to remember that you are never alone, which is what the Otter Spirit is reminding you in your current energies. Continue to let the divine, which is Temperance, support you to follow the instincts that the divine is providing you, to choose correctly of the options that are forthcoming. And when they come to you, when the divine knows you're ready to receive them, you will receive them, and you will choose the correct options to start turning these energies of depletion around, so that you can start increasing your pentacles again, which is your money, properties, investments, whatever you can touch, whatever that which is tangible, you want to recreate. And you will do so when the divine knows that you're ready to do so. Right now you need to rest. And, you know, you're just exhausted. So take this time to reflect, as the 9th house has been suggesting with the astrological energies. Look within, look at what is true, what isn't. Stand for what is the truth. Discard what isn't the truth, and walk away from all the betrayals, because that has completely depleted your energies and your resources. I can't sugarcoat this. I mean, it is, you know, very clear here what these energies are stating. I'm going to pull from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck to clarify these energies. Capricorn. Again, these are general messages, so this forecast may not resonate for all of you Capricornians out in the world, but I feel that this is very pointed to, several of you, and I hope that you can take my suggestions as they are genuine to help you navigate healthier through some of these hard energies that you're still coming through. You'll come through them, but it's been very, very challenging, and it has been for a lot of us. So keep your chin up, Capricorn. You're a Capricorn, You're the goat. You walk up the most steepest mountains in the world and you reach the top. You know that slow and steady wins the race. So regardless of feeling impatient, stay patient, because you will rebuild. And you will rebuild because you have chosen to walk away from the nonsense of the past. And some of you are still in the throes of doing that. To clarify the balance of this forecast, we have wide open that came up. It's the number 42. It did come up in the reverse, Capricorn, and that just again is confirming that you've been going through some really challenging times, and it's hard for you to be open to anything or anyone right now, which is why you need to rest, especially with Temperance in reverse. The lack of patience can be exhausting. So just rest where you are able and when you are able, so that when you are feeling stronger, you will be reminded and continue to be reminded that you're never alone. You have the support of the divine. You are never, maybe you can see that better, you are never alone. And when you are healed energetically within yourself, you will turn this energy around and you will completely open yourself up to what the universe has to give you. And you will walk forward, you will know the correct choices to make, and you will increase your pentacles to turn them in the upright, which is what you want. But you are right now going through like a portal. It's like a spiritual portal of, where you're needing to rest and rejuvenate so that you can have the clarity that you need, which the divine is offering, to help you move forward into the wide open areas, which right now you are not doing because of these very low energies that have been in your most recent past that some of you are still moving out of. So stay focused, Capricorn. I'll be providing mid-month updates here within the next couple of days, and we'll be taking a look at what your energies will be here within the next week. So in the meantime, Capricorn, thank you for being with me this evening. Stay focused within yourself and healing. That's the key message I'm gathering from this entire forecast. And remember that you're never alone in this healing, and that once you're renewed within yourself, you'll know the correct options to choose from to rebuild your pentacles, where you're not going to be feeling restricted anymore. So stay focused on that, Capricorn, and don't worry. Don't worry, because that's the worst energy to have. The key message is to go within and take your strength and your guidance from the universe. And once you've healed and your energy has been renewed, you'll be able to pick yourself up and move forward. So don't forget that. Thank you again for joining me this evening, Capricorn. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now.